about now? Talking now, talking now, talking now. You let me know when you're ready.
All right. I'm ready.
That's not ready. That doesn't sound right.
That's
Okay.
totally ready.
Are we live?
Of course we're live.
Oh. All right, well, let's do this thing. Record. Boop, boop.
The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
And just like that, we're live on a Thursday, mid-March. When are the Ides of March? Did we ever do the Ides of March?
I don't know. Am I allowed to talk?
Yeah. No, it's fine.
All right.
I have hold on. When are the Ides of March? I feel like we already hit them. Ides of March.
I know that the Ides of Texas are upon you.
Oh, 15. Tomorrow is the Ides. So I guess the Ides of March are upon us.
Yeah. Well, what if I have the itis?
Every day?
Every day I have the itis.
Yeah. Let's see. Getting reports on
Are we getting some?
talking to this. Yeah. We'll see if that's working. Hold on.
All right.
Got to look
All
at
right.
some stuff.
All right.
We're live, though, on where are we at? Facebook, and we're on Twitter.
Normal places.
All the good places.
All
Hold
the
on, let
good
me look and see if we're on the Twitters. I got to look for the comments on the Periscopes. Try to keep up with everything. Hi,
Hey.
everyone.
You like my shirt?
Yeah.
Do you get,
Yeah.
Do you get it?
I know it's only guacamole, but I like it. Is that a...
No. Say it, instead of saying the word guacamole, just say it as guacamole.
No.
Just say it.
It's better if you say guacamole.
Yeah.
Huh?
I know it's only...
No, I get that. I know the song. It's the
Okay.
Rolling Stones.
All right, good.
But I like the saying guacamole.
Yeah.
Because it's off a little bit.
Yeah.
I like that better.
Well, I do too, but
Fine shirt.
I run into people who... A lot of people don't get my
Your humor?
humor. Yeah, a lot of people don't get the puns.
Is it?
It's okay.
It's not. Is that? Would that? I guess that's a pun, right? Ides of
It's-
March tomorrow.
Definitely a dad type joke.
Yeah. No, guacamole humor is some of my favorite. Some of my favorite. Hold on, let me pull up the Twitters. Hold on, I'm gonna make a little noise here. I want to make sure that
Yeah,
everything's
go for
working
it.
correctly.
I'm gonna go ahead and share.
Share something? Oh wait, let me do your thing. We haven't done this in a while.
Oh,
Ready?
yeah,
Are you sure you're ready?
sure.
do
Why
this.
not? Hey, how's it going? I'm Kennedy. All right, got to center my shot too.
What's going on in your world?
Well, what's going on in my world? My parents are visiting
And
from, they no longer live in Spain.
where are they living?
They live in Andorra.
Where's Andorra?
Andorra is a principality along the border
Hold on.
of France and Spain,
That's very echoey.
similar to Monaco.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Small. The whole country, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
is the size of Houston inside the Beltway.
That's not very big.
Yeah, that's the whole country.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
there are no taxes in that country.
really, I
Yeah.
like it already.
Yeah.
What language do they speak in Andorra? Do they speak Spanish?
The official language is Catalan.
Is that similar to Spanish?
It's similar. It's technically that's the official language of Barcelona and stuff. It's Catalan. Most people think it's Spanish, but it's Catalan.
So Barcelona has their own.
No, well, the whole area is called Catalunya, and it has been for like 1,000 years.
Is that all?
So they kind of have their own language. It's called Catalan. It's not Spanish. It's very similar, and most people speak both languages. It's like Portuguese and Spanish to me.
Okay.
They're pretty similar, but they're not.
Pretty similar, but
Yeah,
not.
that's all Latin based.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Good stuff today.
Yeah.
We're off to a good start.
Yeah. Things in the news today. The new Avengers Endgame trailer dropped. Which I went and saw Captain Marvel earlier this week. We don't have to talk about that right away. Let that be a tease.
All right.
Beto O'Rourke, Texan from El Paso, declared he's running for president. So if that's a thing you're into. There you go. Local group signed their lease on their property. Huggy Bear posted that this morning on Twitter, so that's exciting. And what else? I don't know. There's some other things going on, I'm sure. But that's the hard hitting news.
There's some we have. I
Hmm?
guess we can get into it now.
What's that?
Something big's happening in a couple weeks.
Oh, are we trying to hit your quota?
Yes,
Okay.
I know we are.
Okay. Well, there you go. And thanks to everybody watching on Periscope currently. In just a couple weeks, like literally 2 weeks, this is where I need to take me out to the ball game somewhere queued up. I don't have it though. Anyway, 2 weeks season opener for your Houston Astros. We're going to be doing a pregame watch part or pre-party, I guess, tailgating, whatever you want to call it.
If it were football, it would be a tailgating party.
Are we really? We're not doing a show all the way till first pitch. First pitch is like 3.
Well,
Maybe
that's-
first pitcher of a beer.
Well, I mean,
We'll be
first,
there.
First pitch, we'll be there. I mean, we don't necessarily need to be doing a live show for 3 hours and 15 minutes or however long first pitch is.
What's the longest show we've done? We're gonna have a lot of people there, so we may
we've
make
done
it.
2.5 hours before.
Yeah, we could definitely make it to first pitch. I don't know if we need to though. It'd be kind of cool. But anyway, playing the Tampa Bay Rays, and we'll see how our Astros look opening day. Of course, spring training going on now. Also coming up, speaking of sporting events, we were talking about this before. Right now, all the conference tournaments in the NCAA basketball going on. Selection Sunday is this Sunday, meaning the tournament starts on Tuesday. So Thistle Draft Shop, another great place to go watch those games Tuesday because they open at 11. The games start early. The 19th, I think, is the 19th, right? Is that Tuesday? That's the first 4, the play-in games, which I guess count.
Yes.
And then the field of 64 after that. And we'll see. Houston won their University of the Cougs, go Cougs, won their conference outright. And now they're in their tournament to see if they win the tournament as well. So go Cougs. Go Cougs. There you go. Basketball and baseball. See, I got my Astros T-shirt on right there.
I have my guacamole shirt on.
You can't beat guacamole.
Hey, Matt's watching us. How's it going, Matt?
Matt. Matt from where? We know. I know multiple Matts.
Matt, are we allowed to say last names?
I mean, if it's on there. I mean, use an initial.
S.H.
Oh, hey, man.
Oh, Shanny just jumped on.
Hey, Shanny. How in the world are you doing?
I
Long
know.
time no see. Miss ya.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's been a while.
Yeah, maybe yeah.
Maybe she started drinking beer.
Well, God willing.
Yeah.
Let's hope. Let's see, what else? We already did your intro. Oh, you know what we ought to do? Did you get glassware? You
Yeah.
did. Excellent work. I wasn't sure how this whole thing. I just now realized I've just been sitting in this chair, the whole day, and not really paying attention to everything going on.
Yeah, how's that catheter working out?
it's well. Hey, Jam and John on Periscope there. Jose on Mixler. Hopefully the audio is working better. I don't know if it is. It's a little echoey. Well, somebody let me know. You let me know. But we're sounding good everywhere else, I think, right?
Yeah.
I hope so. All right. Well, this is a beer show, and heaven forbid us keep from talking about the thing that we love the most.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what time is it?
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
And today on the table, we have many a beer.
We do. Thanks. First of all, I want to say thanks to Heidi, good friend of the show. She recently went to Memphis, Tennessee.
When I was walking in Memphis. Do we have beer cam today? No.
No, we have a 2-shot cam.
Oh. Walking with
that's
my
it.
feet 10 feet off a bill.
Maybe somebody wants to donate a beer can.
Walking in Memphis.
Anyway, we have Memphis beer. She recently went to Memphis.
Do I really feel the way I feel? That was kind of the Scott Stapp version of that song.
Okay. All right. So Memphis beer today.
With beer wide open.
So first of all, I need to do some stuff.
Do that.
All right. We have Wiseacre Brewing.
Why is it blurry?
Why is it blurry?
Just that top part.
This is it's a hoppy black ale called
Everybody's saying it's hard to hear.
Prank Calls to Satan. Is it hard to hear?
That's what they're saying.
All right, hold on.
Maybe it's our new cable. Maybe we didn't check the audio.
I did. But hold on.
Let's try it again.
I can fix this.
Can you? I hope so.
Yeah, talk amongst yourself. I'll fix it.
Let me tell you about Memphis. Memphis is a town I grew up very close to. And I'll talk loud so everybody can hear me. Memphis, less than an hour from my hometown in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Really, is that close?
Yes.
So you're basically like the Woodlands to Sugarland from Memphis.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Except for it feels like a lot further because there's just rice fields in between. But I digress. Yeah, let's check out. Oh, look at those. Yeah, it's low. The audio's low, man. There you are. Thanks. Jose, you hearing us? We sounding all right? We're not echoey? There, you can let's do this on Mixer. Oh, look at that. Is that beefy now? Ooh, don't want to peek it out. How we sounding? Good? I like it. If the audio is unsatisfactory.
Oh, I think I went too much.
Yeah. No, you peeked for it for a second. We don't. You want to peek too early. Yeah, there's echo. I don't understand what's going on with the echo there. Oh, I do now.
I don't hear the echo.
I know what's going on.
All right.
Hold on, y'all just talk amongst yourselves.
Who am I talking to?
Huh?
Who am I talking to?
I don't know. Now you gotta mute your.
Where's that coming from?
It's Comedy of Errors.
Yeah.
That's here.
Me.
Yeah.
Why did it just pop on?
I don't know.
All right. Well, thanks to everyone who told us about the audio.
How's the?
Because
I think I had an effect on the board there. Tell me if it's better now.
All right. I think we should be.
Are
We
all
should be
good?
good. Hello. All right. Thanks, Matt.
All right,
he says it's way better.
Yeah.
Now, where was I? Oh yeah.
We were talking about Memphis. Oh, and yes, it was about like Woodlands to Sugarland from my hometown.
Yep.
My parents were actually married there. Both my sisters were born there. I have family there to this day, and they have wonderful barbecue.
All right. So this is a hoppy black ale.
Hoppy black ale,
Yeah.
like a Cascadian dark ale. It's basically what it is. It's a style that never really took off,
And
but it's delicious.
Sunday just so happens to be St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, it is.
And there's good timing with this one right here. This is from Ghost River Brewing,
Mm-hmm.
also in Memphis, called the Riverbank Red. It's an Irish style red ale. So we got that.
Well, don't shake it. That's why you get spews.
Well, I've got another bottle,
So shake it up.
and I can't help it. It's Parkinson's. Then we have Black Abbey Brewing Company, the Rose, which is a Belgian blonde ale.
All right.
So once again, thank you very much, Heidi, for
Thank you,
providing us with this Memphis Beer Hall.
Yeah. Memphis barbecue, everybody says, like, who's better, Memphis or Texas, right? It's different. They're both delicious. Sorry, I'm not going to choose sides.
I mean, it's barbecue. We're splitting hairs here.
No, well, it's just different. Like, when you go to Memphis, you get a chopped pork, the sandwich, pulled pork sandwich, or chopped pork. I like pulled pork, personally. But you put slaw on it, and then spicy sauce. Slaw on the sandwich.
Right.
That's how you do it. That's a Memphis thing. And then the Memphis ribs, the baby back ribs.
Oh, the slaw is the Memphis thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well,
good.
there's sauce. I think sauce is what really differentiates the different areas. So you've got like Kansas City, right? And then you've got, which is the sweeter kind of stuff,
All right.
vinegar based.
Yeah.
And then the
Got-
North Carolina, which is
It's mustard.
the mustard, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, Texas, and then Memphis. And I'm sure there's
Texas.
other people that do barbecue.
Texas is the bestest.
Well, you just can't beat a brisket.
Although the slaw on the pulled pork sandwich, oof, that's good.
It is good. It's freaking awesome.
All right. So this is some prank calls to Satan.
No. Which one is this from? This is
This is the Wiseacre.
Wiseacre. I've had
Right.
Wiseacre before. I don't think I've had this particular beer. I try to grab some every time I go back.
hear this is really good.
Yeah? The brewery
I
itself?
haven't had it. No, this particular beer.
Oh.
I know somebody who's had it before, and they just raved about it.
Raved.
They did. They raved here.
Oh, good. Raving is good. Raving is good. Anyway, so a hoppy black ale.
And to our friends at Bearded Fox.
I don't know if there's a difference between just a dark dark ale and a Cascadian dark ale and a black IPA.
I can smell the hops.
Of course, that's good stuff.
Ooh,
It's quite delicious.
wow.
Quite
That is
delicious.
good.
Yeah, way to go, Wiseacre.
I thought the way it smelled, I thought I was going to basically be drinking an IPA, but
Well balanced. That's good. You get all that hop aroma, and
all right. So far, I'm liking the Memphis beers.
this would go great with. I don't know. You have to decide in Memphis if you like dry rub or if you want your
Oh.
wet ribs wet or dry.
So apparently, in Memphis, they have this thing called barbecue spaghetti.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I've tried it before. I'm not a fan.
Well, according to Brendan, it's gnarly.
It's. I mean, I'd eat it, but I'm not a huge fan of that. Like Spaghetti Warehouse. I think
Yeah.
it's one of those places that used to have it.
R.I.P.
They're not around anymore.
No.
Is it the same place? Like,
no, the Spaghetti Warehouse
Yeah.
in downtown Houston.
Oh, well, there was one in Memphis. I don't know if they were connected. Or not.
Oh, I didn't know there's one. Well, the one in Houston, my favorite, and it had been there like for many years.
Yeah.
It got flooded during Harvey, and it hasn't reopened.
Oh.
They had to close it down.
I don't know if I just remember going to the Spaghetti Warehouse. And
I bet that name's kind of common.
yeah, that's a cool place. Yeah, the whole spaghetti barbecue thing. I mean, whatever. I'll try it, but it wasn't my favorite. I've never seen that.
It sounds interesting.
It's
but-
like Cincinnati and that. They do that. What's that chili they have? The
where they
Skyline chili.
yeah,
it's
the
like spaghetti
chili
with-
on the spaghetti, and it's topped with
just
a butt ton of cheese.
Butt ton. The kids are on spring break this week. So
Yeah, I know.
keeping it PG.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah. I'll pass. Hard pass. I'll just I just want regular spaghetti or barbecue or chili. I don't think their chili's probably not that good. It's just a thought. I've seen a picture of that. I'm judging that book by its cover. I
The
don't wanna read-
Skyline stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's basically fast food, right? I don't know,
Hard
somebody
pass.
ca-
Hard pass. What else do I know about Memphis? Oh, the Pyramid is a Bass Pro Shop.
Don't they have one of those here?
They have Bass Pro Shops, but not the one that's that. The Pyramid is where when the Grizzlies first moved to Memphis, I believe they played there for 1 year, and it's where the University of Memphis used to play their basketball. It's a huge arena right there off the river, or right there on the river, I guess. What's off the river? It's right on the river. Right as soon as you cross the bridge, the big M, it looks like an M, the Memphis Bridge, across the Mississippi River.
I haven't. I was in Memphis when I was 16.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, I haven't been there since, so I can't really tell you too much about Memphis.
Well, leave that
I
to
remember
me.
seeing the outside of Graceland. We didn't get to go in.
As many times as I've been to Memphis, which is probably, I don't know, 100. Maybe. I've never been inside of Graceland either.
I really wish, and I hear that the bathroom, Elvis's bathroom,
Yeah.
is off limits. You can't go see the place where he died. You can't go see the throne he died on.
Was he at home? I thought he was in the hospital.
I've always heard. Somebody, please correct me here. I've always heard that he died on the toilet.
Yeah, but I thought it was in the hospital.
Oh, I always thought it was at his house.
I don't know. I do know his toilet, yes. Where, I don't know. The hospital he went to, my mom worked at that hospital,
Oh,
and her boss was his personal nurse.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Everybody knew Elvis, or everybody has stories.
Yeah, Brendan. He agrees with it. He,
Home on the
he
Toilet?
confirmed. Home on the toilet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite Western songs.
Home on the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. Like, I feel like at Graceland, they should like charge a premium and let you
Reenact?
take a dump on the throne,
Ah,
on the
no.
toilet he died on.
Nah, they'd have to.
I mean, charge like $100 for someone.
Yeah. Not worth it.
You don't think so?
No.
I'd do it.
I mean, Elvis is cool and all.
Yeah.
But I don't
Well.
care about seeing Graceland or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just it's a tacky home from the late 60s, early 70s, whatever. All that motif.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right.
Well,
I got iTunes or whatever. I can go check out his music. Anyway, I mean, he loved good food. Who doesn't love deep fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches?
oh yeah. Anybody with peanut butter.
If you got sense. It was like the physical version of a Tasty AF. Which Ridiculous AF is now the Russian Imperial version is now out.
They have a hold on. They have a ridiculous AF
Yeah.
Russian Imperial Stout
Mm-hmm. It's like
with a butt ton of raspberries.
no.
Oh,
It's the peanut butter cup. beer.
oh, I'm thinking
Tasty AF.
I'm
Tasty
thinking
AF.
raspberry AF.
Yeah, there's a lot of AFs.
Yeah.
That's the other AF.
Oh,
Yeah. No, this one it's Tasty AF, but RIS version, and
I wonder
it's
if- is
like
it-
10 or 11, maybe 12%. We had it down at Nobi.
oh, is it on Nitro like Tasty AF?
No,
'Cause,
that's why
man.
they're able to put it in cans.
Oh, okay.
Can't put nitro beers in cans without like a widget thing.
A widget.
Yeah.
Oh.
Speaking of widgets, you know who invented that?
The widget?
Yeah.
I thought a widget was just a made up thing, like a thingy bopper.
The widget for beer. the
thingy-ma-doo.
nitro widget.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who invented it, but Guinness uses it. They'll probably say they invented it. So speaking of Guinness Irish beer, this
Oh,
weekend,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
segue. This weekend is St. Patty's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to celebrate St. Patty's Day?
Now. In some way,
Mm-hmm.
I probably am.
Hey, what was ABV on that beer that I just polished off there from Wiseacre in Memphis?
You finished one before me.
Oh, that's good.
5.5.
That's very reasonable for a midday beer. Let me see that can.
Sure.
Somebody tag Memphis.
Yeah.
Tell them we're talking about them. 6.5 alcohol by volume. There's no more descriptions on. I'm going to have to look that up. Brewed can. Good folks at Wiseacre. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget to put that on your Untapped.
I'm not on. You do that?
Sorta.
I don't even share the show half the time. I should,
Yeah, you should.
but
I share it all over the place.
I'm not a fan of social media. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well,
always-
without social media, we wouldn't have a show.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like the tenor. I don't like the tenor. 3 watching on YouTube right now. I do love that though. I love people joining in and saying stuff. So if you're watching on YouTube, first of all, thanks for watching. Second of all, what you drinking? You drink anything for lunch, or
It's a good
are
question.
you having a sad midday?
Matt, what are you drinking? Brendan, what are you drinking?
Yeah,
Jeffrey just jumped on.
Jeffrey,
Yeah.
what are you drinking?
Actually, a better question for Jeffrey would be, what are you brewing?
Yeah, hold on, let me.
Oh, what you got in the works, Jeffrey?
Let's see. I don't. This must be like a seasonal. Prank calls to Satan. Double IPA.
Mhm.
Hold on. All day, every day. Oh, year rounds. How do I get to the?
On the
Yeah.
everyday. Oh,
How do I get to the seasons?
it's like Brendan's a home brewer. He's drinking a
homebrew porter.
homebrew porter. Nice.
Excellent.
Oh, I didn't mention this.
Mm-hmm.
We get to get into this at some point today.
Yeah, let's do it now. Let's do that.
You
now.
want to do this now? All right.
What-
So
oh, is that your homebrew? Oh wait, what? That's the
My-
half of it. Oh, we should have done that first.
we did. You left the beard select choices up to me, and I always make wrong choices.
Yeah, always start lightest.
Um,
Whatever.
this is my newest homebrew, my Hefeweizen, the Kennedy Banana with double N's in the banana. It's gonna be good.
What's it?
I've
Say
had
that
it.
one more time.
The Kennedy what?
Why 2 N's in the banana? What'd you say?
Kennedy Banana, 2 N's, BANNANNA,
Oh, I get it.
to
for-
match the Kennedy.
Okay.
I didn't make up that name.
All right, before we
I'm
move
s-
to
I'm
your
sticking
beer,
with it, though.
be thinking about all the statistics of this beer that
Yeah.
you know.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. So they got the name from the Far Side cartoon, which I love. Far Side, Gary Larson.
Yeah, do they still make new ones?
No, he's been retired for a while. He made
Oh.
tons of money. He's just like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Which is what I would love to do. Have a wildly successful thing like Liquid Lunch, and then just one day just be like, peace, and just go live off the residuals.
What? Yeah, one day you sell the show to the man,
Yeah.
and then retire.
Let's see. Fruity hop aromas from Delta and Chinook. So Chinook, I've grown Chinook hops. I don't know anything about Delta. Does anybody know anything about Delta hops? Anybody know? This is putting the word out. Anybody know anything about Delta hops? Delta hops. Somebody
No.
get on that. Delta hops. Because they are in the Delta, so maybe that's like Delta water.
And Caleb just jumped on.
Caleb,
Yeah, what is it?
love you,
What-
brother. I miss you.
Yeah, you haven't been on for a while.
6.5%,
Caleb.
14.8 Play-Doh, Final Gravity 2.8. Original Gravity is 4.8, sorry. IBU's 40, so yeah, it wasn't
Wow, they actually
huge.
include
Bittering hops was Bravo. I don't know anything about Bravo, but they used it as bittering hops. And then aroma, Delta. Who knows something about Caleb? You know anything about Delta hops? And they use 2-row midnight wheat which that gives it more of that mouthfeel, that creamy, like a Munich malt Carafa Special. And then they used an English ale yeast. So that's delicious beer, Wiseacre.
Right.
All right, let's get into your beer.
Okay.
I want to try your beer.
Yeah.
So, do you know stats?
Shit. Sorta.
All right.
I don't.
You used all grain or partial?
This is my first all grain. And
For a Hefeweizen, right?
Yes.
So you used, what was the grain bill?
I don't know.
Was there wheat involved?
Was there wheat?
Yes.
Yes. It's a wheat beer.
What was the ratio of wheat to barley?
I don't know. If you want all these questions, I know a good place to go.
Where could you go to get all these answers?
All these answers.
The Grain Cellar, Humble's premier homebrew store, helps bringing you today's show. Maybe you're like Kennedy. Maybe you absentmindedly brew.
I know all about the beer I have fermenting at the moment.
I want to know about the beer we're about to have now. But, maybe you don't have a clue like Kennedy. Maybe you just walk in and be like, I want to brew some beer. And then you just talk to Preston, and Preston's like, I can help you brew that beer. And even if it's a bad beer, just like they're on the side of the screen, worst case scenario, you still have beer.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, it'll be great beer. So anyway, your one-stop fermenting shop, 240 First Street West, Humble, Texas, 77338. Preston Brown, the scholar, the professor of homebrew.
The Mad Hugger.
The Mad Hugger. Yeah. You can go in there, tell him Liquid Lunch sent you, free hugs, waist up, waist down. You decide, side hug. You like side hug, he'll give you that. You want the air hug. Maybe you're afraid of other people and you have a sad life. And, he'll give you the air hug or the high five or whatever you want. And then he'll coach you up on some home brewing. And maybe you're not making beer. Maybe you're making cider. We have a cider on the table today. I'm excited to get to look at it. Anyway. So make some cider, make some fruit wine, make some mead, make some cheese, make some yogurt, make some whatever. You want to put together a home brewing kit, your own home brewery. He's got all the stuff you need right there. That is the Grain Cellar in Humble. And just make sure you stop at the stoplights. They got home red light cameras.
One cool thing is if you're like me and you're still kind of new at this, still learning.
Yes,
I brewed this batch. The Hefeweizen we're about to drink at the Grain Cellar.
You brewed it at the Grain Cellar, so that's why you don't know. You're a little bit of a crutch.
Yeah, so I brewed it with Preston on a Grain Father at the Grain Cellar.
Sounds like a grain day.
Yeah. My first first all grain.
So typically with Hefeweizens, you're going to hit around 50% wheat.
Yeah.
If you go above 50%, it can get a little tough. You can get some stuck sparges and stuck mashes and whatever's, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you said this is the one where the yeast exploded, right?
Yeah, it blew up on me. I mean, I came home and it was just a mess. It was on the walls.
Like a bad roommate.
Yeah, it was on the walls. There was like a puddle on the floor.
Yeah.
And I thought it was weird that all this came out through these these needle-sized holes on the airlock. And it was just all over the place.
Yeah, need a blow-off tube.
And this beer fermented for like 3 weeks.
Hefeweizen yeast, do you remember the type of yeast you used?
I don't.
Was it in a vial, smack pack, dry?
Yeah, I think it was in a smack pack.
So it was liquid yeast, right?
Yeah.
And you smacked it and it blew up.
Yeah. I smacked it, started in less than 24 hours, it was blowing up.
Okay. Blow-off tube. Hefeweizen yeast, fermentation a little higher if you want, more of the banana clovey stuff. You want a little bit higher temperature. If you want to go cleaner, go with a lower temperature. But, that's the whole point of Hefeweizens, I think. Jeffrey has a question that I've seen him post numerous places.
All right.
Russo's Brewing Company here in Houston.
Take a big whiff of that.
Smell bananas.
Yeah.
Like lots of bananas. I like that. That's what I like in a...
Yeah. It's
maybe a little bubble gum, like circus peanut.
That's why it's called the Kennedy banana. I told Preston that
I smell a little circus peanut.
a lot of people don't like this.
Bubble gum, circus peanut. That's what I get too. Right on the top of that.
But I love the banana bombs.
Yeah, that's nice.
Which is what I wanted. And I'm really happy with this one.
Cloudy as it should be for a wheat beer with all the extra protein. Learned that from Preston or from a book maybe. I don't know. Somewhere. I'll give credit to Preston.
It's got a really good color. perfect amount of cloudiness. You're thinking.
Pleasant. Quite pleasant.
You okay there?
Yeah, no. I'm just having to undark ale my palate.
Yeah.
Having to undark
What
ale.
wasn't a good transition there.
No, it's fine.
You're right.
But the aroma on this is fantastic. But yeah, I get banana. I get a little bit, like, it's funny with, like, a little bit the you remember the little red cinnamon discs? Not the little red hots, but the discs that your grandmother would have, like, in the same dish as the peppermints. You remember those little cinnamon candies? I get a little bit of like
No.
that kind of.
Yeah, I could see that. A little bit of clove. Not
I don't
too
really get the
much.
clove.
Just
I
I
don't
get
really
it. I get it.
I don't get it. I don't really understand it. You know, it's like they talk, and I'm like, I don't really understand what you're saying. Anyway,
It's good. I'm really happy with this one, and I bottled like 52 beers or something.
is this the one where you did all the bottles and then capped
Yeah, yeah. I
poorly?
I got called out on that one for sure.
Yeah, Phil, you need a partner when you bottle.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, that's what you need, and then you need to fill cap, fill
Yeah.
cap, fill cap.
So I'll be bottling my next batch like next. I think Wednesday is when I'm planning.
What did you brew?
I brewed a West Coast IPA.
Ooh, first IPA, eh?
Yeah, my first IPA. My goal is to enter this in the Rogue Brewers contest, which I have to join Rogue Brewers first. But they're doing a West Coast IPA contest.
Okay.
So this one on this West Coast, it grain bill, 13 pounds of Maris Otter.
And that's it.
That's it.
Single hop.
No, double hop, Amarillo and oh crap, it's a C hop.
Cascade.
Yeah, Cascade. That's it. Single, and I start my dry hopping, not dry humping. My dry hopping in like a couple days. So by I think Wednesday I'm planning, and I'm also kegging now.
Kegging.
Yeah,
You have a kegerator?
No, but I have a refrigerator. I got some of those 2.5 gallon kegs, or I got a 2.5 gallon keg.
So would you have to take out a shelf?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Throw out the eggs.
I took out a shelf. There wasn't really anything in that shelf anyway.
Do you listen? You don't. Do you cook that often?
No.
You make pie, which like today. You're off. You're off your pie game. I think all this brewing has distracted you from your pie. Ladies and gentlemen,
absolutely, the brewing has distracted me from the pie game.
This man here.
And I am not sorry about it.
This man here. He the man makes some mad pies. I tried to talk it before we started doing Liquid Lunch. I tried to talk him into doing his own company called This Guy's Pies. This guy, but his logo would be his face with two thumbs. This guy, who has two thumbs and makes pies. This guy. So this guy's pies. I don't have copyright on that, so if someone wants to steal that, or Kennedy, you can still take advantage of that. Jeffrey says he's doing a West Coast this Saturday.
Yeah, everyone's doing West Coast IPAs.
His St. Patty's Day pre-day boil. Pre-day,
so aren't you going to ask me about the yeast in my West Coast IPA?
All right, in a second.
All right.
Let me get through this whole. Anyway, so Kennedy makes pies from scratch, like the crust, the ingredients. He'll get like fresh fruit.
Well, of course, the crust is what makes the pie.
Yeah, but you can get really good store-bought pie dough. You absolutely can. It maybe not. There's not all the heart in it, but you can get good dough at the store, right?
Hey, Shane's on.
Yep. Hey,
Yeah.
Shane. Miss you too.
Hey,
a lot of people I
Shane.
miss.
How's it going? What are you drinking, Shane?
Yeah, what are you drinking? Are you still in the mountains? Are you still up in Colorado? Or are you home?
No, you saw like all those posts from Shane,
I know, right?
the rugged mountain man.
He really is.
Yeah,
He was meant for the mountains.
it was like a Brawny commercial,
Like
like a Brawny advertisement.
yeah. Just grab those paper towels after you're done looking at those pictures.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, his pies. So you've made like fresh pumpkin. Like I've never heard of. People don't typically just use fresh pumpkin in their pies.
Yeah, it's a pain in the you know what, but
Yeah.
That comes out really good.
Pain in the pumpkin.
Yeah.
But all those fruit pies were really good. You did like a custard pie, right? Was that?
Yeah, I've done that.
Strawberry pie, which was really your strawberry pie.
Don't forget about the cheesecakes.
The cheesecakes were fantastic, and you just haven't made. When's the last time you made a pie?
Oh,
Did you make one for Thanksgiving?
I made one for Christmas. We went to a Christmas party, and I made 2. That one was phenomenal. That was my Reese's peanut butter cup cheesecake,
Okay.
and I used not Nutter Butters, the Nutty Buddies. And those the Hostess,
crust?
the snacks, the little Debbie snacks.
Nutty Bud. You mean
The-
like
the Nutty Bud-
Nutty Bars or Nutty Buddies?
I think they're called Nutty Buddies.
Nutty Buddies are the little crackers that are shaped like peanuts with peanut butter in the middle.
No, that's
Nutty Bars.
Those are Nutter Butters.
Oh, you're thinking of Nutty Bars. The little Debbie's with the crunch in the middle and the chocolate.
Yeah, like
Those are Nutty Bars.
Well, I use those by like the outside of the crust or the outside.
Yeah.
So I circled like the outside. I cut them in half, and I like put them long ways all around the pie.
You tiled.
Yeah, it was so good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. That sounds good. Like a low sugar, low
put
carb.
a pie in my next mash.
What?
How does that work? What part of the brewing process would you put the pie in, and how much pie would you put in a 5-gallon batch?
Well, it depends on the type of beer you're making. Any kind of pastry stout or whatever.
Yeah.
Speaking of pastry stouts, I'm going to doing an Interbrews episode out at Ingenious
Oh.
coming up soon.
Yeah, Julie just went to Ingenious last weekend. She had a friend come in from Florida,
Yeah.
and and that's one of the places they went was Ingenious.
That, and we got episode 200 coming up at St. Arnold.
Now, you put it at the pie in the mash.
Yeah.
Wow,
Wild pie.
pie in the mash.
In the mash.
Yeah, that's 2 people.
Yeah. That's
Pie,
where you stick it.
Pie in the mash.
Stick that pie. Foamy Head 13, he's having the Hemperor.
Yeah. What is the Emperor?
It sounds hoppy.
Yeah.
Sounds hoppy.
It sounds maybe like that's a West Coast IPA.
Jose is having a pre-beer.
Pre what?
It's called water. It's lacking. It's lacking a few key ingredients.
Oh, he's having a Michelob Ultra.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so
Whole pie in the mash.
you could absolutely. You're just okay. So what are you doing in the mash? Let's break this down. Let's do a little brewing science. And I'm sure that Jeffrey and Brandon, and if Caleb's still listening, and Preston, if he's listening today, they're all going to cringe as I try to, talk about what's going on.
Well, if they're going to cringe while you're talking about, they'd absolutely kill themselves if I had to talk about it.
Well, in the mash, right, you're steeping grains to extract what?
Sugar.
Right. So it all goes. Basically, you do it at the temperature that you do it at is to convert starches into sugars, right?
Right.
So that's why you have to keep it at certain. So you have different rests, like acid rest and all that kind of. Was it saccharification? I don't know. Whatever. All those terms. Well, anyway, if you're trying to extract sugars, you're just adding sugar at that point. So it's essentially like you're adding extract, pie extract, malt extract, whatever. You're just adding more sugar. So that's when you throw a pie in there, you're basically like you get your sugar from the grain and then boom, a pie. And then any of the flavors. The only thing is, I would imagine if you're doing like a fruit pie, you're not going to keep a lot of the fruit flavors because boiling chases off a lot of those subtle aromatic, fruit volatiles that people love with fruit beers. So maybe you add more fruit on the back end. But whole pie. Well, what size pie? Like a 13-inch pie, 16-inch. But what are your typical pie pan? Just an average pie. What kind of pie? Though?
Average pie is 9 inches.
Okay.
9 inch.
Ooh. My
Yeah.
pies are a little below average then, I guess. I like hand pies. My grandma used to make those little pocket pie hand pies. You ever made those? Deep fried pies, like fried peach pie, fried apple pie. That's something you can get in Memphis. We're talking about Memphis.
No, but I have made like the mini pies. Like, when you go into Rudy's or something, you buy like the really,
little, like,
really small. I made like
They're like the cupcakes of pies.
I made miniature like I made miniature pecan and miniature pumpkins in that size.
Seems like a lot of work.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's not worth it.
The fried pies.
It's a pain in the ass.
Fried pies are great, but they get eaten really fast.
Yeah.
And when you do a peach pie, you don't use fresh peaches. You use dried peaches.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. It adds to the like the tartness and everything, but it makes the innards delicious. Hot pie talk, Shane. Hot
yeah.
pie talk.
Yeah. Well,
We love pie.
I mean, and here's my question. I think you just kind of talked about this. If you put the pie in the mash, so then that was my question. Like when you get to the boil, I'm boiling it for an hour.
Yeah.
It's gonna lose all the flavor.
Not all the flavor, but a significant. Like if it's a fruit
Right.
pie, maybe you're doing a chocolate pie, right?
Yeah.
If not all pies are fruit. That would be piest of us, or ingredientists of us.
That would be.
You could do a meat pie.
Egregious error.
Yes,
All right.
absolutely. No, but I mean, think about it. So typically, it is a fruit pie, right? You would probably want to like if you're really trying to get a lot of that. Okay, let's say you're doing like an apple pie.
Yeah, well, if I were to enter a pie contest and I could only enter one pie, my go-to is the apple pie because I do a mean apple pie.
Okay, so Brennan's saying it works better with cakes. So basically, what you're doing with cake, you've got the batter, which is essentially flour, right? Which is part of similar to the mash, and then you've got the sugar, and then whatever, like if you're adding chocolate or whatever other, whatever type of pie or cake you've got. Now the icing is just more sugar, so it's just going to bump up your that's simple sugars. It's going to bump up your ABV, maybe thin it out. So you're going to need to add something in the grain bill to, you don't want to thin it out with all that fermentation, because like just real like basic like table sugar gets real thin. Mouthfeel, Kennedy, mouthfeel. You down with the mouthfeel? So like with a cider. Like,
Yeah.
let's say we had a cider on the table, which we do. Hand me that cider.
So, like, what kind of pie would you put in cider?
Well, I would put St. Arnold Original Dry Cider.
In cider?
One of my favorite cider. Actually, I haven't tried the cider yet. I saw this at my local HEB, David, down at Fairfield HEB. Take me full. Hit that beautiful cider footage.
Please.
Thank you.
All right.
So this is the newest entrant to the Texas cider market. Everybody knows St. Arnold. If you don't, who are you? What are you doing? What's wrong with your life? Coming up on 25 years. Did you know they're hitting 25 years in June?
I did.
Yes, and I'm so excited. This is St. Arnold, I love you. And I'm excited to try this. It's green. See how it's green? So that means why not drink it on St. Patty's Day? I guess.
Yeah.
Why not? And it's dry, which means low sugar. Dry means low sugar. Or at least, typically ciders are around 5.5%.
I thought they were beefier.
Beefier?
Yeah.
Is in the ABV?
Yeah.
Nope, look, 5.5%. So if you just take straight apple juice and ferment it,
Yeah.
you'll typically get 5.5.
Okay.
That's kind of a rule. I've got a whole shelf full of cider books if you ever want to. You haven't dabbled in ciders yet, have you?
No.
Super simple.
Yeah, I really don't know what to put in cider.
Nah. You can do anything with ciders. You can put anything in cider. You
So
can
that's-
put some hops in cider. You can put different fruits in cider. Like
Yeah.
you could put a banana in cider, but you could also put berries in cider.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could put.
I mean,
you could
mean,
put spices in cider. You could spice in cider.
yeah. What about eggplant?
You could. I don't think it would be a very good flavor. Nobody wants to
I
put
don't
that
think
in.
it'd be a very good feel. Yeah, it's me.
Mouthfeel for sure. No. You could, but yeah, you could put anything really in cider. Yeah. But anyway, yuck. But I'm excited. I haven't tried this yet. So original dry cider from St. Arnold, and I'm excited to say that episode 200 of Interbrews, you know that podcast I do, in addition to Liquid Lunch,
Was it
episode 200
100 also?
with Brock. Yeah, I'm sitting down with
Same.
Brock and Aaron this time, not just Brock.
Okay.
But yeah, sitting down with Brock and Aaron at St. Arnold in like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that. So I'm excited. I'm a huge
Good.
fan of St.
I'm
Arnold.
excited for the 25th party.
Yeah, their 25th anniversary
anniversary
coming up
party.
in June.
Yeah.
It's coming up in June.
Yeah.
So last time, what was the one we went to? Was
Went
that
to
20?
23rd.
23rd is the one we
Yeah.
went to with Bun B.
Yeah.
Here, pour some. Drink the rest of your Hefeweizen.
Give me that.
Quit,
Here.
quit yammering on.
Well,
All right, so let's check out the cider. That's pretty crystal clear.
Hold on.
There we go. Boom.
There we go. Boom. Boom.
All right. So this is my first ever putting
That is nice and clear.
St. Arnold
It's got a nice reflection.
dry cider in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Smells appley.
That's weird.
Yeah, right. I wonder if they have like a whole set. Like, here's the thing with cider. I don't think it's really hit its peak. It really hadn't even started going yet. I think cider has, for so long, we had the cheap mass-produced ciders.
Yeah. Like
And
the
that was-
Angry Orchards.
I wouldn't even call Angry Orchard's like a half a step up from, like, I'm talking like Woodchuck and some of these other ones that were just super sweet sugar bombs.
Yeah.
A little bit of tartness here. That's pleasant. I like that. It's a very, I don't know if would you call that a pub cider? Argus makes a pub cider, which is very good too.
I don't know what a pub cider is.
I think England, think like something you would drink in a pub. I don't know what the actual definition is, but like, if you are, if you have celiac disease, or if you are gluten intolerant, if you just hate gluten, cider is your friend.
Well-
There's no gluten in cider.
Well, we do not preach intolerance on this show.
I'm just saying if you are.
Yeah.
If you have the genes, that's really pleasant.
It's good.
I could drink that. I could drink a lot of those.
I don't know. When I saw when
Has
St.
there been
Arnold-
any St. Arnold cider shotgun videos yet?
I don't know. I remember when it came. I remember seeing some posts and stuff, and people.
Janae, fan.
Yeah, some
Big
people
fan.
were giving like St. Arnold a bunch of crap about. Oh, you're doing cider now.
Who is?
I saw it on like
The vocal
some-
minority?
yeah,
the vocal few?
Yeah, it was.
That's the
definitely
problem with
vocal
that's
few.
that's where I get so annoyed with social media. The vocal few. Why wouldn't you
Yeah.
want them to make cider? They make fantastic. What has St. Arnold done that hasn't been good? See, cue the crickets. Not a thing. Everything they've done has been great. Every beer that they've made. Now it may not be your favorite style every single time
All right.
because they've made, a bajillion different styles over the years. Because they keep innovating. They've been around for a quarter century and they don't rest on their laurels.
No,
That's
and,
the thing.
And
You could rest on your laurels, but they don't.
No,
They keep brewing. They keep innovating.
you could rest on your laurels, but then she'd be upset because
Why are there multiple
yeah.
laurels?
I mean, people weigh a lot typically.
Yeah. Well, if there's multiple laurels, I'm just saying, it was just really cool. I walked through the store the other day and I saw Amber Ale now in cans, which goes to show. Where's that picture of Brock? Can I pull up? Hand me that calendar. Is that picture from the calendar?
Yes, it's
Listen, here's the calendar, the hottest brewers calendar. And what is this month? You're over there at?
yeah. I can show my picture again.
No, we're good.
No,
All right,
I
so
think I'm-
February was Brash.
I
don't
think I'm
we
gonna do it
should.
again.
So we're past February.
Although,
And then January was Sam.
Can
And
I-
Sam was just on like a lunch a few weeks ago. So we got
can I
some Sam
say
time.
something about Brash and today
Oh, hold on one second.
and
Look
like
at that.
lunch?
March is Casey. Casey Moats. Speaking of, he started at St. Arnold. That's another thing we don't
Wow,
talk
so
about with St.
A lot
Arnold.
of people started there.
Yeah, the St. Arnold tree
Yeah.
is a strong one. It has deep roots and super strong.
Yeah,
There's no hurricane's going to come in and blow over the St. Arnold tree. But look at that. Casey Moats is adorable. So I like Casey a lot.
I mean,
So that's March's Casey. But hold on. Oh, is it not in here?
Brash head brewer guy. He's St. Arnold.
Vinny.
Vinny, yeah,
Yeah.
he's St. Arnold.
Yeah.
Mary from this draft shop. This draft shop, Mary.
Oh, the centerfold's not in here.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, I thought I hung it up. I was going to hang it up. So they'll bend it, man.
Speaking of hung,
Yeah, let's talk about
speaking of hung,
this. Is, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 200 of Interbrews, and this is St. Arnold. This is the brewery that I have so much admiration for. First of all, Brock, you look fit, sir.
yeah, he does.
You look super fit and
I'm embarrassed.
bold, and then Aaron is just there to support,
Yeah.
with the
Along with the Speedo, he's supporting.
Well, Aaron's got that trophy for best mid-sized brewer, GABF. Also, in the top 50 of production size, craftbeer.com put out their deal. Brute. I have not had Brute cider from Austin East Ciders. I'll drink it though. Sorry, that's way off topic. I'm kind of on a deal here.
Well, speaking of apples, Jeffrey just made me a proposition.
Go on.
I make an apple pie and he makes the beer.
So you're gonna put apple pie in a beer.
I think so. I mean,
What style
why
of
not?
beer?
don't
I would
know.
say do a. It's got to be something English.
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't have to be.
I'm
but
thinking maybe an IPA.
no.
IPAs kind of go well with apple pies.
I mean, I guess they could. Oh, my dogs.
Wow.
Everybody hug your dog.
Your dog just leaped up against that door.
Yeah, he's a son of a bitch.
Wow.
I mean, literally.
Are all male dogs?
All dogs. Well, yeah, I guess just go. Hi. Thanks there, wife. Spring break this week. The kids
Yeah.
are off. It's been a blast,
Oh.
actually.
Apple pie and stout. Brendan's telling me. I could see that.
If you spice it, if the apple pie is more spiceful.
He doesn't agree with me with the IPAs.
No, I wouldn't say IPA either. I don't agree with you either.
All right.
I would say, let me think about this.
Yeah, yeah. No one likes my idea.
No,
I don't blame him.
no, I don't think cream ale either.
Yeah.
I would say an English style. I would say like a
Like an ESB?
possibly an ESB or like an English brown ale might work. That might be cliche, but you want something. So I'm thinking the beer emulates the crust,
Okay.
you know, and I just don't think hops and apples are gonna meld well. Although I take that back. Well, hop bitterness in apples. I've dry hopped a cider before and it turned out really really good. I use Citra hops and it turned out really good. I'm gonna say English brown
My
ale.
brother just jumped on.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm upset with you, Kevin.
Kevin.
You
I'm
should've-
not.
I
love you.
am. He should have been. He was supposed to be here today.
Listen, he doesn't. Your nephew, his son,
Yeah.
doesn't like girls, and I got a house full of them. It's that time.
Yeah, but there are no girls in here right now.
She just walk. They all walk
Not in
by.
the room.
No, no. Well, give them a minute. They always come sauntering in.
Oh.
Anyway, cream ale.
I think Hayden just got home. So.
Somebody gave a vote for.
What?
I don't know. Cream ale's gonna have.
I bet he voted himself. Oh, let me see.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't hide anything on social.
No. Janae
Um,
is agreeing with Jeffrey.
I
The
don't
cream
know.
ale.
Cream ale seems like it. What type of apples are you going to use in your pie? What type when you bake your pies?
Oh.
Do you use a mix or one type? Do you use like Granny
It
Smith?
depends. Mainly, I use Granny Smith because those are the best by far for apple pies.
Yeah.
But when they're in season, I do Granny Smith Honey Crisp combo,
Okay.
and that's pretty good too.
There's a new yellow apple.
Yeah.
I wish I could think of the name. Not is it Jonna Gold? Jonna something.
Oh.
They're real crisp yellow apples,
Yeah.
and they're pretty sweet, but crisp. And those might. I don't know. You do need like the tartness that kind of turns into that counterbalances that sweetness.
Yeah.
Because you add a whole bunch of sugar to apple pie.
Yeah. That's why you want to use Granny Smiths because they're like basically the most tart apple that I can think of.
Yeah, yeah. And typical cider apples. Ooh, that's one thing. When
Oh, cider apples, it's weird. Those are like totally different than what you would eat.
can't even, can't even eat them. You try to bite into a cider apple and you may crack a tooth.
You know a lot about the cider apples, though.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they're from Arkansas.
there are some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I went to Argus Cidery, they use exclusively the
Arkansas Blacks.
Yeah, Arkansas Blacks.
Yeah, not exclusive, but in that
Well,
one cider.
Maybe it's not exclusively, but they had a lot
Yeah.
of
No.
Arkansas Blacks there.
Yeah. No, it's it's you just got to have the climate for it. We don't really have it. There's only like 2 varieties in Houston. Maybe North Texas can grow some more. Panhandle maybe.
Can you even grow cider or apples in Texas?
Yeah. There's 2 varieties that'll grow in Houston. They're very small. They're little small little guys. And did you know this? When you're growing apples, you can grow like any type of apple tree and then graft on different types of apples. So you could actually have a tree that grows 2 different types of apples.
Oh.
Yeah, you could have like a Granny Smith and a yellow, I don't know, but potentially Granny Smith and like a Fuji, but you graft them on. So like if you had a split trunk, you just take a twig and you graft it on, you wrap it up, and that's how you do that. So anyway, cider. Get some. I like this St. Arnold cider. That's good. That's
good.
super pleasant. Super drinkable. So,
Have you had any of the cider yet from Houston Cider Company?
yeah, I had the rosé or the rosé. They had it out at Thistle Draft Shop when Mary had her the beer festival there, which by the way was one of the best beer festivals I've ever been to, maybe the best. And she's gonna do another one in when was that? Let's see, that was October. She's doing another one in I think she said May.
Speaking of Thistle Draft Shop,
Oh, we should mention it again.
yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
Okay. A scant 2 weeks away, season opener. Pregame party, your Astros season opener playing Tampa Bay Rays. We're going to be at Thistle Draft Shop live, noon until we can't talk anymore. But you can come out and you can have some peanuts and Cracker Jacks or pretzel knots or those French fries that they double fry and then put the truffle oil and the cheese on. Truffle fries.
Oh, that'll change your life.
Maybe you're a bit under the weather and you need a hug from the inside out. You can get one of those grilled cheese sandwiches and some tomato basil soup. One of their delicious burgers, or
if you need a hug, just come up to Josh. He'll give you a hug.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in.
Yeah. But yeah, it's cool. I do not have to work this day.
Yeah, me neither.
So I will be there at least until first pitch.
Are you so adverse to watching sports?
No, I'm not gonna leave just because. Actually, after 3 hours of doing the show, and probably a few beers,
maybe
I'm gonna take an Uber there.
Are you?
I'm being responsible. I am not driving to Thistle Draft Shop.
I have to price an Uber out
on the 28th.
I have to price an Uber out and see what it costs from my house to Thistle.
Whatever the cost is, it's cheaper than a DWI.
No, for sure. But I may just have to get somebody else. I may have to bum a ride over there.
Yeah.
What like a 30-mile Uber? How much is that?
I don't know. I know a lot of people who've taken Ubers into like downtown Houston and stuff.
Yeah.
From up in this area. Yeah, I mean it's kind of like changed the way transportations work now.
Yeah,
the
true.
Uber and the Lyft.
Uber and the Lyft.
Yeah. So this draft shop is close to my place. It's only like 3 miles away or something, 3 or 4 miles away. So I'll probably end up staying through the whole game.
Yeah. I hope we win.
Yeah.
Hey to everybody watching on Twitch. Oh, did you wait? What did he say? You paid $25 last time for about a 30. Okay, so Jose, listening on our audio feed. Hey, did the echo go away? He said he paid $25 last time for about 30 miles.
Yeah.
So 25. I mean, that's a little expensive, but wait, like you said, way less than
it is 30 miles.
Yeah,
it's
but that's $50.
It's not that long for you to get to Thistle. It's not 30 miles.
It's pretty far.
It's about 18, 20.
I don't think you're right. I think echo's still there. I don't know why the echo's there. We'll have to fix that.
I don't know. No one on Facebook, I don't think no one's been complaining about echoes on Facebook.
No, it's on the audio feed. I don't know why it's echoing. Does it sound cool? No, it's actually kind of annoying. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, what else do we have to talk about? I feel like we've missed something. Oh, you had other beers from Memphis.
Yeah, hold on.
What were the other ones?
Do you want to get to the here? Yeah, let's do this one. We're gonna jump to the Irish style red ale.
Hold on, what was the other one?
A blonde ale.
What was the ABV on that? No, it was a Belgian blonde. So probably like
Belgian
7%.
Oh.
It's on there somewhere, I bet.
I don't see it.
Yeah. Oh, well. What are we going to do?
Yeah, it's not there.
Yeah. Should be.
Drink the rose in peace. Golden glory, dry and clear. Do not be troubled.
Yeah. Hey, thanks to producer Perry for helping us out today.
Yeah, thanks, Perry.
Perry, I love you, brother. Love you. Thank you. All right.
This one doesn't have it either.
Memphis. You know what? Memphis is the kind of place where you don't sweat that kind of stuff.
Well, if you remember last week when we had the Florida beers, they didn't have their ABVs on there.
People are going to be like, I thought this was supposed to be Texas's show. We've got beers from all over the country.
Well, what am I supposed to do when I get like beer halls from across the country?
Drink them.
Not.
Okay, so hold on.
Drink
Now
'em?
we've done 3. What other states have we done?
We've done Florida twice.
Okay, Florida. You got to be put on rest for a second.
Yeah.
We should.
We did Kansas one time. I brought back some Kansas beers.
Okay. Did I ever bring any back from Arkansas? I thought I did.
You probably have. Yeah.
We should keep we should keep track or something.
Yeah, we need to
With
keep
all
a
those
journal.
stats.
Keep a
Don't you? You
journal.
keep a lot of stats on viewers and stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. But I just started doing all that. That's true. We should do like beer stats.
We should.
Every beer we've had on the show, we need to list.
We should have interviewed somebody.
Oh my
from
God!
Memphis.
There's so many beers you drank on the show.
I know. I feel like there's a treasure trove of information out there that nobody's tapped into. You gonna go to the rodeo? Have you been to the rodeo yet?
I don't think I'm gonna go.
World's biggest rodeo show here in Houston.
Yeah. No.
I haven't been this year. Don't know if I'm going. But here's the thing: this time of year, you got rodeo, you got St. Patty's Day, you got
Yeah.
crawfish season. You got.
Oh, crawfish season.
Have you had any crawfish yet this year?
Not yet, but
This
it's gonna happen.
here's a thing. Here's my pro tip for this weekend. A lot of breweries are doing this. I think I saw Under the Radar. I think I saw Twisted Acre. Who else did I see? A few people doing crawfish boils along with St. Patty's Day celebrations.
Yeah.
Which, if you're asking me, I think that's a baller move. I know 11 Below. Hand me that 11 Below can real quick. So this is a delicious beer.
Huh.
This is a delicious beer. Right here.
Yeah.
Dublin Me Luck. This is an Irish red ale, which you're about to open. You opened the one from Memphis, right?
Yeah. The Memphis.
This one, they did a second run of this just in time for St. Patty's Day. And obviously the Shamrock should, tip you off. But Keenan and the gang, they're at 11 Below, which we're going to do a show there probably like 201, 202, something in that range for Interbrews because they've got their anniversary party coming up. I love anniversary parties. I should probably just start doing episodes to every anniversary party. And that would probably fill out my schedule.
Well, yeah. If you're doing just here in Houston, there's a lot.
Well, for Interbrews, I stick to.
Yeah, we got a lot of them.
Anyway, this is a great beer. Don't go drinking green beer unless it's I don't know. It's just food coloring. Unless it's an interesting way they made it green. Just don't go drinking like macro green beers. That's gross. But an Irish red ale, this one right here, that shepherd's pie or some sort of Irish fare,
Haggis.
something, whatever.
They
Meat,
go with haggis.
some sort of meat, roast meat. This is delicious right here. And they've
Potatoes.
they also got the Weeby Pubbin, their dry stout.
Yeah.
I need to get some of that because I want to cook with that. I got a dish, an Irish dish that I specifically want to do. Anyway, so what we got here? What do we get? Did we look this one up?
This is the Riverbank Red Irish style red ale.
Okay, let's look this one up. What's the?
No,
and you don't know the ABV on this one.
No, well, it's not that I don't know. It's not that I don't want to know.
You just don't know.
It's not listed on there.
What was the name of the brewery again?
Ghost River
Ghost River.
Ghost River Brewing Company.
Ghost River Red.
Yeah.
Ghost River Red. Let's see what happens here. Oh, here we go. Pulls right up. Thanks, Google's. Google's super. Let's see.
Jeffrey suggested we do a beer map.
We need. Can we do a graphic?
Of course we can.
It doesn't give the ABV. It does give the IBUs 25, which you'd expect from this style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, got nothing on the ABVs. They don't want people to know.
They don't. There's secretly no alcohol in this at all.
But anyway, there you go. That's the style. This one or a dry stout. That's what you should be drinking on St. Patty's Day. So this weekend, what I was going to say, 11 Below, right there, just not far off in 1960 in the.
Thanks, Janae.
Oh,
5.5 from Untapped.
That's very approachable.
Yeah.
So good job there. My internet. You better at internet than me.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's the St. Patty's Day parade on 1960.
Oh, one year my parents were visiting me,
Uh-huh.
and they got stuck in that on 1960, and it took them like basically between 249. They were trying to take 1960 from 249 to I-45, and it took them like an hour and a half.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Go Beltway. Go Beltway.
Well, I don't think they knew.
Were they going to Southern Yankee? That was pre-Southern Yankee.
No, this was like 6 or 7 years ago.
So pre-Southern Yankee,
Yeah,
which has only been open for.
Yeah, it was pre 2/3 of the breweries in Houston now.
That's true. That's true. So anyway, 1960 St. Patty's Day parade, and then run over to 11 Below.
Yeah.
And have some Weeby Pubbin or some Double Me Luck, and that's gonna be a fun time at 11 Below.
Yeah.
11 Below is awesome. Some of my favorite people.
There's a good chance I may be at 11 Below on Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, Julie, her family. There's a lot of Irish in her family,
Oh,
so she.
what are their names? Like, do they have what are their surnames?
I don't know. O'Flaherty.
Really? Oh, Flair. Really? No.
I don't know.
All right, we've gone off the rails. But yeah, no, St. Patty's Day, great day to, I don't know, drink beer, eat food. What else do you need? We just had Mardi Gras. And so you got,
All these religious holidays.
yes, Mardi Gras, St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
What else we got? Palm Sunday's coming up.
Yeah.
Easter.
Yeah, but like Palm Sunday and Easter aren't like days associated with drinking.
Yet.
St. Patty's Day
Yeah.
is.
I mean, what is he drove all the snakes out of Ireland? Is that what it was? Is that the thing?
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Why not? I don't know.
Was there ever really a snake problem? Oh.
I don't know. Somebody look that up. You okay? You about to sneeze? Bless you. Ahead of times. There's the guacamole.
Oh.
I don't know. Who knows anything about? We need somebody who's from Ireland to tell us about like authentic St. Patrick's Day stuff. Oh, speaking of St. Patrick's Day and Guinness beer, good book if you want to learn the story. Arthur Guinness, great story. Did you know this, Kennedy? Humanitarian, did so much for that country and for the people of Ireland and England.
That was like around 1500s, right?
Not that late, 18s, late 1700s.
I thought Guinness
early
gets a thing from like.
There were multiple authors.
Yeah.
But the original, the OG Arthur Guinness, he was devout Christian and humanitarian, and he did a lot to help the poor, and made Guinness really help people on the you remember the potato famine? You remember that?
Yeah.
That whole thing, World War One, all those the soldiers.
Did you know that the potato famine wasn't caused by lack of potatoes?
What was it caused? Like a worm, right?
No, potato famine was because all they had to eat was potatoes.
Oh.
There was a famine in Ireland, but potatoes were still good.
Oh.
So
we can live on potatoes.
Yeah. So that's what they had to. That's what they basically had to live on was potatoes. That's all there was.
No, potato diet's a real thing. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah. Because here's what happens.
Can you fry these potatoes if you're on this diet?
No. Okay. So the way the diet goes is you just eat boiled potatoes, and you can eat as much as you want, and you do it for like 3 or 4 days, right? It's any of these diets where they kind of bring you back down to zero, but you just eat all the potatoes you can eat, and eventually you're just tired of eating, and so you lose weight. But
I think you can do that with any food.
Pretty much. Well, maybe. I don't know if you could do that with donuts.
Eat one type of food, and that's all you get. You're eventually
Donuts.
whatever
Donuts
you're
won't
eating,
work.
within a week you're going to be tired of it. I think.
Did you hear about the guy that's doing that with beer for Lent? He's doing, consuming nothing but beer for Lent.
For how long? The olive Lent?
Yeah, all 40 days. That's what he's trying. He works at a brewery.
No.
You could do it. Calorically, it absolutely would work. Productively, I don't know. Health-wise, probably not.
You're going to get your calories, but you're not going to get your vitamins, and you're not going to get your protein. He won't be able to walk after like 2 weeks.
Nah, sure he will. Depends on the type of beer. And vitamins, if he gets like a scoop of yeast every day. That's a lot of vitamins.
Okay.
Protein. There's proteins in wheat and things like that.
I guess you can get by without eating protein.
Yeah. Maybe. I'm interested to see if he makes it all the way through.
No,
But he's doing that. Yeah.
I would be. I mean, especially drinking all that beer, you're gonna get hungry. It's just gonna make you more hungry, and
Depends on the beer. I don't know. I didn't. I should have looked at more details.
maybe he got that recipe for the chicken beer.
Yeah, the monks did
Maybe
do
Jim-
it. The monks, but again, with the monks, they it was table beer. It was very low ABV. Pater's beer, and it was a Doppelbock.
My brother just warned me that my parents are watching.
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Kennedy.
Have I said anything really bad?
I don't know. They don't drink a whole lot though. They may
Nah.
be discouraged by all this.
No,
alcohol
not
talk.
just the beer, but in general.
No, I don't think anything that would bring shame on the Kennedy name.
Okay.
No more than just
I
normal.
did make a bunch of cider.
No more
jokes.
than just your normal kind of countenance.
Yeah, but the
Mr. and Mrs. Kennedy, I'm glad you're back here in the Houston area, and hopefully I get to see you and shake your hands and say hi. Thanks for letting your son do the show. Yeah, you said all the cider stuff.
yeah.
That,
I don't think they were on when I was saying all that.
they can shuttle back.
I don't know. If
All they have to do is hit that little thing and
yeah,
shuttle back.
I don't know if they did.
Okay. Is there anything here in town that your parents want to go see while they're here?
I don't
Have they
know.
been to NASA
Yeah. Yeah.
where they filmed the moon landing?
I thought that was in Hollywood.
No, it's here. It's here in
Oh,
Houston.
now my dad just joined.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, how's it going?
What's up, Mr. Kennedy? Glad you're on.
Me too.
Have they been to
I'll be over soon.
what's the water park over there off of I-10 in
Splash.
99?
Oh.
Texas Typhoon,
Typhoon, Texas.
Typhoon, Texas.
Yeah.
It's almost warm enough. You could go there.
Yeah, I've taken my nephew there for the last 2 summers.
What about are they going to be here for St. Patty's Day?
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
There you go. Go to the parade on 1960.
I don't think they want to do that.
Why?
Do you guys want to go in the parade in 1960?
Why not? It'll be fun. It's not debauchery. It's just people wearing green
I know.
and being maybe some bagpipes.
Well, I mean they've lived in Houston for like a year at a
but
time.
the only time you said they saw it was when they got stuck in it. This is a whole nother angle. And then you
I'm
can go
pretty
to,
sure they've had their fill of the St. Patty's Day parade on 1960 and want to have nothing to do with it.
Well, then they can go to 11 Below. They're gonna have delicious
They're
food.
not going to go to 11 Below.
Why? Find people at 11 Below.
I understand this.
They can get the tour. They can see how it's made. They
Mm-hmm.
can play. Do your parents like to play ping pong
I
or
don't.
giant Jenga or air hockey?
Cornhole?
They got that there too.
They might be down for some
The
cornhole.
weather's nice. You can sit outside and meet enjoyable people. Every time I go to 11 Below or any of the breweries around Houston, the
Go to
people are so nice.
Galveston. So they're not like, it's not like they've never been in Houston. They've spent a lot of time in Houston.
Right. But what have they
So,
not
I mean,
done?
there's been like twice where they've spent like an entire year here in Houston. So they're not like visitors to Houston.
Well, they sort of, but there's
So,
new
like-
stuff all the time in Houston.
Yeah, but so like, going down to,
Have they ever been to Thistle Draft Shop?
no, I'm going to take them
Dude,
there. I'm gonna
yes.
Take them there.
Take 'em there.
For lunch.
Mr. Kennedy, get some truffle fries.
Yeah.
It'll change your world. Delicious.
Uh-huh.
Does he
Yeah.
like truffle fries? He's not like
Well, if
allergic
he
to
does it, he soon will.
Is he allergic to truffles? Is he truffle intolerant?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, there you go.
My
Plans made.
my parents don't speak intolerance.
There you go. Manil. Take them to Manil. What is Manil?
Oh,
M-E-N-I-L?
yeah, that's the museum.
What museum?
The Manil.
And
It's
he
a
said-
it's a free museum. You are so uncultured, Josh.
What's there?
I am so.
I've been to the Children's
ashamed of
Museum.
you.
What's
Have
that?
you heard of the Rothko Chapel?
No. What is it?
It's just it's a museum that it's free to the public.
What do they have there?
They have different. I mean, they have exhibits. All the like.
Do they have dinosaurs?
Like
Dinosaur bones?
no, it's all art. Sorry, it's an art museum.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I'm
The only
saying.
art I
You're-
have is hanging on my refrigerator.
You're so uncultured.
Yes.
Yeah, the Manila.
The chapel is closed, according to Jose.
Oh, what? Really?
That's
Yeah, it's
the word.
weird.
Ooh, they have Picassos.
They do have Picasso. They have an Andy Warhol there.
Can you take pictures of them when you
Yeah,
go and just
sure.
send them to me? That way I don't have to go.
Sure.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't want to.
Oh, there's a Van Gogh museum at the Museum of Fine Arts.
Oh,
Oh, my mom would love that.
there you go.
I've actually been to the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam too.
Yeah,
That
painters are fine. I appreciate what they did, but I'd rather see dinosaur bones.
eh.
If I'm gonna go to a museum, I like dinosaurs. Who doesn't like dinosaurs?
That'd be true. True enough.
They are rebuilding the Sunlight. Is that the?
Oh, and the Rothko. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, the Rothko's cool. It's weird. There's a chapel.
MFAH?
Oh,
Fine Arts and.
in the Museum of Fine Arts, Houston.
Oh, okay. I like the science and what is it? The one with the butterflies.
Yeah, that's the Museum of Natural Science.
Natural science.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's more my thing.
I'm good with that one, but also a big fan of the art museums. Whenever I've been in Europe and stuff, I visit a lot of museums.
Do you think that dinosaurs live in the middle of the earth?
No.
Do you think that the earth is flat? I saw a documentary on flat earth.
Honestly, I don't think anybody thinks the earth is flat. There's not one person who
that is
actually believes the earth is
No,
flat. I
listen.
think they're just trying to do a thing.
No. That is not true. There are people that believe it.
I mean, you just walking outside. I mean, we don't live in the Middle Ages anymore.
Oh, I agree. I don't think so, but there are people that.
I mean, what do they honestly think? Where's the water go? Why do we
Did you
have
see,
a bunch of
did
water?
you see Thor?
Yeah.
That's a flat planet. And it all
Well-
just kind of dribbles off the side.
So what? This water just kind of we keep losing all that water and just keeps
Listen,
regenerating.
you're talking details. I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
No one actually.
There
can
are
sit
people
there-
that believe it. I think it's foolish.
Anybody who's been in a plane can clearly see that the Earth is curved.
And you know what, Brendan? You said all dinosaurs did was die. That's not true. We drive around because of dinosaurs every day.
Yeah, they're helping us.
We're burning them up.
Yeah.
So
They're
they gave
about
us cars.
They're eventually going to die again
Yes.
and be gone. There'll be no trace of them left after we use all our
Yeah.
fossil
Jose
fuels.
says the planet's like a pie dish. Apparently, the South Pole is around the outer edges of the world, is what the flat earthers say. There's a documentary on Netflix.
So
called,
what do they
Beyond the
say when
Curve.
you get in an airplane and you circumnavigate the Earth? How's that
you're
possible?
flying in a circle, I guess. And there's a dome.
So you
Duh.
end up
Yeah,
where
thank
you
Jose.
started.
Huh?
You end up where you started, but you didn't go.
Yeah, you fly in a circle. I don't
Oh,
know.
wow.
I don't know. They had a
okay.
convention, though, and there's a lady here in Houston that's
what
like
I'm
a big
saying.
part of that.
It's just people trying to be funny and say, "Oh, the Earth is flat."
Yeah, Jeffrey, yes, I did see the guy that built a rocket. I don't know that he's gotten in his
I
rocket.
thought the guy that built that rocket to prove that the Earth was flat was like basically proved himself wrong.
Well, okay, so that is why you should watch Beyond the Curve on Netflix. Because the whole thing is a slow burn and a slow build towards like the last 5 minutes of the documentary. And it's so worth it. I was sitting in bed. It was like 2 a.m. after I got off work. I was finishing it up. My wife is, next to me, almost asleep. And then I just start chuckling because it's just so well done. Just at the end. It's worth that last little bit.
I think Brendan, do you work in the oil and gas industry? Not to be offensive.
I like to think my car runs on pure brachiosaurus.
He was like, our fossil fuels mainly come from plants, not animals, not dinosaurs.
Oh.
Which is probably true.
No, it's true.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Just like fracking has done more for the CO2 emissions than any green energy. Did you know that?
What?
Because we can frack and get natural gas,
Yeah.
we've been able to cut carbon emissions more than any like solar or wind. Not that they were aiming at it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it just the
'Cause
side
natural gas is so much cleaner.
Yeah, the side effect is we have earthquakes. We have man-made earthquakes now.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, look. People are looking at this stuff like in the wrong way. Earthquakes can be so much fun. You pay for that stuff when you go to the theme parks
Yeah,
or Universal Studios. You're like, oh, I'm gonna walk through an earthquake exhibit.
and
just get
fracking
at
doesn't
home.
contaminate our table water either.
I don't think it does.
Yeah,
I think we're good.
yeah.
I mean, just because
Anybody who says that says they go below all the fracking.
Look, I don't know
goes
about any of that
below.
stuff. I've drank lots of water though, and I'm
But
fine.
it does cause earthquakes.
Maybe, whatever. What's a little bit of an earthquake though? Look, everything has. Look, if Dr. Phil didn't teach us anything, right? Doesn't matter how flat you make a pancake. There's still two sides. Dr. Phil.
He said, no matter what you.
Doesn't matter how flat you make a pancake, there's still two sides. That's my Dr. Phil.
Oh.
And it's true with fracking. It's a flat pancake, right? You get a lot of natural gas, which is cleaner than fossil fuels, which is a great step. And now that they're able to do it economically, right? But on the flip side, what, your house may fall down. But yeah, tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
Tomato, tomato, as we've learned on this show in the past. Tomato, tomato. What are you going to do? Yeah, people will cry about everything. Just because your house is falling down doesn't mean that's an excuse to cry.
Well, they're supposed to. Allegedly they replace all the water, or all the oil they took out with the water that they use for the fracking. They're supposed to like pump it back down in there, and it's supposed to. That I don't think. I don't know. I saw a documentary one time about fracking.
I don't know.
Anti-fracking.
I can say this: I know zero about fracking, other than the word fracking.
Yeah.
Other than that,
what's a cool word?
And like, there's little holes
Yeah.
in things, and it's an amazing technology that I know nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
But I also know that it's cut greenhouse emissions. So,
Yeah, Jeff says use fracking water to brew beer.
boil it off, filter it, and brew it, and boil it, and you're good.
Oh yeah,
That's what we need, like an actual underground from the aquifer that's no longer, the free space that's, that's where we could lager all the beers, in the places where they took all the gas out. Instead of replacing it with water, let's replace it with fooders.
Yeah,
full of Pilsner. That's what we'll do. We've just fixed everything. Yeah.
Yeah, Jeffrey says the documentary was made by hippies.
Oh,
Probably.
Well, there's a couple. What are you talking about? The one where they the gaslighting one where they light the water on fire? And that's different, I know. But and then Jose says the lady is hot. The Houston flat Earth lady. She's interesting looking. She's not bad looking, but the fact that she's a big flat Earth, proponent. I would love to sit down and have a conversation with her. I'll say that.
I'd love to have a conversation with these people, say off camera, like, come on, do you really believe this? Or are you just
Dude,
trying,
you need to watch the documentary. It's such a that and the Joe Rogan episode with Alex Jones are like, the two things like you need to watch, like what like a study in humanity.
To believe
for her age, that's
to
also
believe
a
that the
caveat.
Earth is flat is to like just go outside and everything you see, you're like, it's not really happening.
No, well, you have to have another explanation.
Everything you see is just
the sun. We don't rotate around the sun. The sun is it's like spinning around.
Yeah, I mean,
listen.
Just watch the way the stars rotate.
Listen, man, you've been indoctrinated.
Yeah, that's basically what I said. Everything that's fed to you thus far has been a lie.
Yep, everything.
Yeah, get him drunk and ask him.
It would be a fascinating conversation.
Yeah.
I just wonder, what are they really seeking in life?
If anybody knows any flat earthers,
they're in Houston, man. That lady, I forget her name. I wish I remembered her name.
You think she'd come on the show? Think she drinks beer?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She seemed like a very nice person. Yeah. And honestly, I think she did kind of. Yeah, they went to NASA, and they were in the big hangar. And she yelled out, she's like, "The Earth is flat. This never happened." Like the big farm, the rocket farm.
So obviously, she believes that the moon landing was staged as well. I mean,
I guess so. They didn't get into that, but
no.
I guess so.
And obviously, she believes that every single piece of video that's sent down from the International Space Station is always doctored.
Yeah, I think if you want to buy into a conspiracy, you figure out a way to explain whatever conspiracy.
Yeah.
Right.
So we go through great lengths to make all the video shooting the Earth.
Yeah.
I guess they don't believe in satellites either.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't have direct TV.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know what they would say. I don't know. That's a good thing in life when you can say, here's a thought, but I don't know. I may be wrong. If you can lead anything off with "I may be wrong," if you can't use that phrase, "Hey, I may be wrong, but," you're missing the point. That's the great thing about having like conversations over beer. Let's bring it all back around. Let's bring it back to the beer.
Yeah.
I may be wrong, but, and these are the conversations you have at a brewery. Just sit down with some people.
I may be wrong, but this beer sure is tasty.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong about that.
No.
Yeah.
Flat Earth part though. I don't know. And then Elon Musk is always like, how come there's no flat Mars? How come there's no flat Mars associations or whatever? It's true. We can look at Mars. It's right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they say.
It's not. Mars is a circle.
I don't know what they say. I don't know. But that documentary is worth watching. All of it.
Brendan says I should watch the Netflix documentary on flat earthers and record my reaction.
We have a few. We need to do those. We've got a few things. We need to get you to watch that.
Yeah.
And then, yes, you should get on and record and post it.
Yeah.
And then Schomburg has never seen, at least to my knowledge, he's still never seen Roadhouse.
Yeah, that's a crying shame.
Yeah.
That is a shame.
Yeah. Well, no, we were going to do a watch party, and we just haven't been able. I haven't seen the guy in
Yeah.
months because he's incognito. I don't know how he does it. He's got like a cloaking device.
I guess so. Yeah.
You know, it just blends into the background. But we still want to do a, Peak Swayze,
Should we all? I think we should.
Roadhouse watch party.
we
We're going to do one at Bearded Fox.
We should both dress up as Swayzes.
No, we pick different characters.
Well, yeah.
You got to pick it. Roadhouse. We'll dress up as Roadhouse characters. Who's your favorite Roadhouse character? You would be more of a Wade Garrett. I mean, I've got facial hair, so I could pull off Wade Garrett more. I'd have to get a wig, but you're more of the age range.
Oh
of Wade
no,
Garrett.
you should have said that, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, no, you should have said that.
I'm
Come to
upset.
let's figure out a
I'm
time we
upset.
can do a Roadhouse watch party. Don't watch it. Don't watch it on your own. This needs to be celebrated. You've made it this long.
Mm-hmm.
You need to watch it with people who care about you and are going to celebrate your being brought into this era of your life post Roadhouse.
That's a good summertime thing we could plan.
Does it have to wait till then? I guess so. I don't
mean,
know. Let's figure it out.
More people have off on. More people could go to a.
We don't have to do it on a Thursday necessarily.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we can figure it out. But okay, so how many people watching? Because I want to say that our audience is all going to be right there on the bubble.
Yeah.
Because we're all, I'm guessing the majority of our audience is mid-30s and to mid-20s.
Hold on.
Is that who we are?
I'm just going to point out.
No, that's
Swayze.
Point Break.
That's
Point Break
That's
Swayze.
Point Break Swayze.
That's the
It's still
dreamiest of
Swayze.
Swayzes.
Yes.
I think-
absolutely.
And that might be peak Swayze. I don't know. But
I would
Roadhouse,
say-
man, that's where he kind of hit. That's where he was at the right up
I
there.
don't know. Peak Swayze has got to be 80s.
That's
Roadhouse and stuff.
but Point Break, man, he had that blonde hair.
Yeah. Brody.
Brody, yeah.
That's true. Well,
Point Break is a great movie.
That's why I chose Swayze for that poster. That Point Break Swayze for that poster.
Yeah, it's we gotta start. Our 150th is gonna be coming up soon too.
Yeah.
When are we
well,
hitting that?
You know,
August.
these
Be hot.
these millennials.
Well, no, we need to figure
these
out.
millennials
Okay,
are
so
not
Jeffrey's
watching
never watched it.
Roadhouse,
Schomburg's
yeah.
never watched it. Is there anybody else? Brendan, have you ever watched Roadhouse? I need to know if Brendan's watched Roadhouse. What about Jose? Have you ever seen Roadhouse?
I'm gonna say yes for both of those guys.
Well, it's never too late
Hold
to
on,
watch it again.
Janae, are you still watching?
Yeah.
Have you seen Roadhouse?
Yeah. Anyway,
And
no, I've talked to Mike at Bearded Fox, right?
just,
Jose's never watched it either. Oh my goodness.
I mean,
This is like the greatest thing ever. No,
Think about-
I was like appalled that people had not seen it, but now I'm so excited that we're going to get so many people to watch it.
How else? What other movie are you gonna see some guy with like tight jeans doing a roundhouse kicks?
That's, you know what? People talk about that because of the Family Guy.
Yeah.
Can we really talk about the real, like
Hold
the
on. Was that in? That's really a Family Guy conversation.
Roadhouse? Yes, it was the whole episode was Roadhouse.
But did they reference the fact that with the tight jeans
all
and the
of it,
roundhouse
yes.
kicking?
Well, roundhouse kicks. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
roundhouse kicks. But you've got, does the
Yeah,
Pope
that-
wear a funny hat? Okay,
yeah,
Brendan,
thanks.
you can come to the party, though.
Yeah.
That you can be in the part where we're welcoming people into manhood. So
Yeah.
Jose, Jeffrey, Schomburg so far are the people we're going to have to welcome into manhood. Don't watch it. Seriously. Refrain. Now that we've talked about it, hyped it up, don't go watch it. Don't
I mean,
ruin
they've
this.
gone this long without watching.
Yeah,
I
just
think
wait,
that-
just
I
wait,
think
just
they
wait.
can
Do it with a group of people that want to support you. But you've got a blind blues guitarist, Jeff Healy, right? That in and of itself. You've got monster trucks. You've got Wade Garrett, a.k.a. Sam Elliott, just being a badass, just being Sam Elliott. On a motorcycle, though?
Yep.
That was peak Sam Elliott right there, right?
Bar fights.
You've got bar fights. You've got Terry
No,
Funk. Ooh,
no.
you know, it'd be awesome if we could get Terry Funk lives in Texas. What if we could get Terry Funk to come watch it with us?
No, Pete Sam Elliott is definitely. Oh crap!
Yes, you don't even know.
Hold on.
Dude, when he was
Give me
Wade
a
Garrett,
second.
that's about as cool as you get, though. He didn't have to say much. He was already kind of there.
Big Lebowski.
No.
Oof.
No. He
Sam Elliott and Big Lebowski.
No, he was great, but he's not. That's not peak Elliott.
Rudy said he's never seen it all the way through.
Rudy, dude, we're doing this. This is the most like this. Look, I've never felt more sure about a calling in life ever in my life. Okay, here's what we're gonna start a campaign. We got to start.
Why is Patrick Swayze such a popular
He's
topic?
He's from Houston. He's from Katy, right?
What? Yeah, but we're always talking about Patrick Swayze.
Because he's the best.
You have a man crush.
No, I don't. Not on him.
See? Somebody else agrees with me. Lebowski.
Nope. Brendan, you're simply wrong.
No, you are absolutely
What have you
right.
been drinking to? That's not peak. He was great, but he was already.
That was his best performance.
He was already on the whole trajectory from Roadhouse. And what else was he in? He was in Tombstone. This was after Lebowski was after Tombstone, right? Wasn't that him in Tombstone?
Yeah,
Was that Tombstone?
Jeffrey
Sam
says
Elliott?
find a brewer with a projector. We've already got that
Yeah, we
covered.
got Bearded Fox.
Bearded Fox has a projector.
Mike's already said we could do it. We just have to figure it out. Listen.
Are you going to come, Rudy, if we do this?
Here's what we need. We need a blues band, hopefully with a
No. We need a brass band. I wonder where we could find
Rudy,
one of
do you know
those.
any?
Do you know where we can find a brass band, Rudy?
No. Well, can you play? Here's the songs you have to play: Roadhouse by the Doors, Hoochie Coochie Man by Muddy Waters are the two songs you really have to be able to play. Ooh, that would be cool. The homebrew brass playing Hoochie Coochie Man.
Yeah.
We need to get somebody who can sing though, and it'd be better if it's a female because it's just cooler that way. So here's what we need for this party: we need a monster truck.
Yeah.
Can we find somebody with a jacked up truck in Texas?
Can you go outside and throw a rock?
Is the earth flat? Yeah. All right, so we need to find so maybe homebrew brass playing your best blues, rock and blues, right?
Yeah.
That's what we need. So you got to play Roadhouse Blues by the Doors, and you got to play Hoochie Coochie Man, and you can throw in anything else, Albert King, Stevie Ray, anything like that. That would be fun, right? We need, if you can get somebody who's blind to maybe play guitar with you, that would be a huge bonus. Jeff Healy, God rest your soul. I can't believe he's gone. I mean, I can because it's been a long time, but
What about just someone who's blind? Do they need to play guitar?
it's better if they play guitar because he was so good.
Or if somebody acted like they were blind, that'd be in poor taste, I would think.
I don't know how. Yeah, I'm just
Or
saying.
somebody who could play guitar and just put on
I'm saying it's a good opportunity
black
to
Ray-Bans.
if we can highlight a brilliant blind guitarist. This would be a great platform for that because Jeff Healy was so amazing, and then we could just say, you know what, in the tradition of one of the most amazing blues guitarists that just happened to be blind, he was a great blues guitarist. Let's highlight somebody, and then we need a monster truck. We need high waisted jeans.
Yeah. Where are your tightest jeans you've got?
We need Tai Chi. That's what Patrick Swayze did. We need somebody to come out and do like maybe a Tai Chi demonstration or a Tai Chi class.
Mullet wigs.
Or just mullets. Oh, maybe we have somebody cutting people's mullets. Doing haircuts with mullets.
It's kind of short notice for us.
It's not short notice. We haven't planned the date yet. It could be 6 months from now.
I'm saying short notice for someone to grow a mullet.
6 months.
No,
Whatever you can get in 6 months. Dude, I could grow out a mullet in 6 months.
You're not going to do it.
That's the only part of my hair that grows. It's the back of my head. I promise you I could have a mullet in 6 months.
I could probably have a mullet in 6 months.
Let's do okay. And then hoop earrings for dudes.
Yeah. Left side.
Left side only.
Left side.
What else do we need? We need
maybe some
monster trucks,
Oh,
Tai
it's
Chi.
gonna be, I was gonna say
chain smoking. So maybe Lone Star Tobacco. We get do another. They can come out and maybe do a little because Brad Wesley smokes cigars.
Okay.
So if we can get a ruthless millionaire,
Yeah.
or I guess in today's dollars would be more of a billionaire.
Yeah.
If we can get a ruthless billionaire to come join us.
Yeah.
Of course, the beer taken care of by Bearded Fox. Man, this is really coming together. Yeah. And then anybody that's never seen the movie, and then chain vaping. There you go. Chain vaping and Tai Chi, in the tradition of Dalton.
Oh, vaping.
Let's see. What else do we need from that movie? I mean, there's
Jeff.
bleach blonde hair and fake boobs were kind of the last elements.
Oh,
of that movie.
Maybe I can
Pool. We need pool tables. Maybe a pool tournament. Ooh, because I played pool in that one.
It's not like we're in a hall of pool table.
It's really This is turning into dude. This is turning into an epic, one of the all-time epic things. All right, I'm gonna rewatch the movie. Seriously, Jose, Jeffrey,
I want to rewatch.
Rudy,
the
don't
movie
watch
now.
it. Schomburg, if you go back, do not watch the movie yet. Save yourself. It's like vow, True Love Waits or whatever it was called, the vow of chastity until we get to this party. We're gonna put it together. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
How long do we need to put this together?
Like a month?
Will Bearded Fox, will that work for everybody? I think that will. I think that's going to be a perfect location because I think we can make it happen.
Oh, a giant polar bear.
Oh, well, it's got to be stuffed. It's got to be stuffed, Steven, and it'll fall on. I don't want to give too much away for the people who haven't seen it, but yes.
Maybe instead of a giant
we
polar bear,
we need a big, like kind of a heavy set dude wearing suspenders for sure.
Maybe,
you got to dress up as your favorite Roadhouse character.
yeah. Maybe, instead
Terry,
of a giant polar bear, we just have a
stuffed polar bear.
a stuffed animal.
That's no, it's stuffed polar bear. It was stuffed. Remember, it was in
Yeah.
Brad Wesley's his trophy room. No, we don't need a year to plan, Jeffrey. We've got this already. Listen, I've been planning my whole life for this.
Hey, Jeffrey, you've been watching the show since day one.
Yeah, this is at least the seventh time we've had this conversation.
How much planning do you think we actually do on any of these things?
Okay, Jose, I understand.
Megaton.
Thank you, Jose.
Has a projector
listen, I just want to make sure.
and a pool table.
This is going to be so epic. It's going to be so great. All right, so, Megaton. I got to talk to them too.
Yeah.
Preston said we're gonna get them on the show.
Thistle has a projector.
Listen. I love Thistle.
Yeah. We can't do everything at Thistle.
Well, I don't know that that's the right energy.
Yeah.
It's not the right energy.
Uh-huh.
You need it. There's a different type of energy. Like Bearded Fox already has stuff written on the tables. It's that's kind of Roadhouse energy. That's kind of that.
Yeah.
Roadhouse.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of.
I agree. Plus, we haven't been at Bearded Fox
Since the last
we
time
haven't been
we were at
to.
Bearded Fox. So okay, so
We haven't.
maybe
been,
we'll do
we
cigars.
haven't been to Bearded Fox
All right.
in a
So
while.
somebody tell Mike or Randall or
Yeah.
Mark or whatever. Oh, Fortress. Yeah, that's a good one too.
I have
don't-
not
we don't-
been to.
Listen,
Wait,
Fortress
Megaton-
is too new and shiny. Let's be honest with you.
So
Fortress, it looks amazing. But it doesn't have anything written on their tables yet. And I don't want to be the first one to write on their table.
I'll be the first. to
Their
write it
tap
down.
room looks. I don't want anybody writing on their tables. Their tap room looks amazing.
Mega-
Fortress
has Megaton even opened?
their grand opening I think is the 30th.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is the thing. We've already talked to Mike at Bearded Fox. This is where we're going to do this. I just got to get all the details. This is going to be so good. This is gonna be so good. All right, so we need to find a monster truck.
Yeah.
Does anybody? Okay, somebody who has a jacked up truck. Like it's got to be like significantly jacked up. I'm not talking about just a dually that's got.
Yeah,
like a
I mean,
lift
you
on it.
really have to be compensating for something with your jacked
Yeah.
up truck.
So hopefully maybe
you
somebody
are
from
overcompensating, and you have this jacked up truck.
or just wants to show off their skills for making rock crawler. Maybe a crawler with big wheels though. Crawlers typically have fun. We need big like a big lift. We need at least like a 12-inch lift. You need a cherry picker to get into that truck.
Yeah.
That's what we
yeah.
need. Okay, so we need that.
Mm-hmm.
We need a big guy with suspenders, red suspenders,
Mm-hmm.
like those big thick ones that you used to get at like the Tractor Supply store.
Yeah.
We-
I wonder if we can get Schomburg to wear the suspenders, even though he's never seen that movie.
No,
He won't.
he'll.
Bless you.
He'd look good. Mike already has the beard.
Yeah.
Mike at Bearded Fox.
Yeah. I think we
Bear-
can. We'll do like Chadford. Hey,
Is Chad on?
Yeah, Chadford. Who's your
Chad, you've seen? When's the last? No, hold on. Let me rephrase it.
Oh, yeah,
When's the
yeah.
last time you watched Roadhouse? How come I'm getting them all like later? All the comments are this.
I don't know.
I need.
And who is your favorite Roadhouse character?
Who do you most identify with? Not who is your favorite.
yeah.
Who do you most identify with? What is your personality? That's what I would say. When you watch Roadhouse, who do you most identify with?
And would you go to a Liquid Lunch sponsored Roadhouse watching party?
Would he? He'd be crazy not to.
Yeah.
They
We just bombard with the questions.
Yeah, no.
We'll
Look,
see if he
listen,
gets
what
back
else
to
has he
us.
got today?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna figure this out. So okay, so we need the red suspenders.
Yeah.
We need a monster truck. We need the blues band. Which Rudy, are we saying that we can maybe pull? I'll talk to Rudy. We got beer.
Yeah. Oh, you know what else we need?
We need cigars. Huh?
And I think we could. This is definitely doable. Maybe a Tai Chi guru.
Yeah. Tai Chi,
Like someone will
chain vaping demonstration.
like someone will give us maybe like a 5-minute Tai Chi
some like a
Yeah, like this is basically what Tai Chi's about, and like we'll give it like
presentation.
We'll give us all. We'll do like a little lesson.
Yeah, that'd be
All right.
cool.
Okay.
And then, yeah, blues music. Then we'll watch the movie, and then we'll get reactions from everybody whose life has been changed.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Now we just got to figure out a date and a time and how we can. Oh, and if we can get Terry Funk. I don't know where he lives. I think he lives out in West Texas somewhere, but he was in that movie, so that'd be awesome. Or unless you know anybody else that was in that movie that's in the Houston area.
Well, we can't. We can't ask Patrick Swayze.
Unfortunately, does he have a son?
I bet he's got offspring.
Well, I don't want to be distasteful with that. That would
Oh,
be, yeah.
Matt, my man.
There you go.
Yeah.
So monster truck, check. Beer, check.
Yeah.
Location, check.
Yeah.
Now we just need red suspenders and a blues band,
Okay.
with or without a blind guitarist.
I think we could substitute the blues band for a brass band.
Well, as long as they play blues music.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Matt, I'm going to message you. Write that down. All right, what else? Do we have anything else we need to chat? This has been the most productive episode we've ever had.
Yeah.
I mean, ever. I've never been more excited about
I'm
an
happy
upcoming
for you.
event.
Yeah.
I mean, the baseball thing's going to be great.
Yeah.
But this Roadhouse event.
Oh. Baseball thing?
Yeah, on the 28th, Astros opening day at Thistle Draft Shop. You can come and get ready for it. Because let's be honest.
Baseball thing, you say, huh?
The baseball thing. Season opener pregame party, March 28th. We're going to be broadcasting or streaming live from Thistle Draft Shop in Spring, right there at 2920 Gosling. If you don't know Thistle Draft Shop, get to know it. We're going to be there. We'll start the show at noon per usual, and we'll be going on until whenever the tomfoolery runs out, and we'll be watching your Houston Astros as they take it back.
I asked, hey, Rudy says we can make that happen.
All right, we just got to lock down a date.
Yeah. All right.
It's all coming together. This is going to be so awesome.
I love it when a plan comes
I
together.
know. This is like we need like a musical montage now and then right into the party. All right, so we'll have to figure out when. And here's the cool thing about Bearded Fox air conditioning. So it could be middle summer.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is going to be so
Air
awesome.
conditioning, big projection TV.
Yeah. This is going to be so awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we'll figure all this out. But anyway, join us in 2 weeks for the season opener. I'm going to try to get a guest on for next week. We need to talk to somebody.
Well, remember, I'm.
Oh, yeah, you're
may
not. Well, then I'm
not-
definitely getting a guest on because if
may
it's just
not
me
be.
talking, it'll just be me and somebody on this monitor behind me, and you'll just be looking at us the whole time. So we'll see what happens there. But anyway, all right. Well, let's wrap the show up for today because
All right.
it's almost 2.
It's about that. Oh,
About-
is it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
1:45.
I told mom and dad, I'll do the show and probably leave about 1
Yeah, it's
And-
typical time.
and head that way.
If you ever make plans for this show,
Yeah.
they'll be blown out of the water.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I want to say a big thank you to Jose, Foamy Head 13, watching on all the various apparati. There were people watching on Twitter today. I don't have that in front of me,
Yeah.
but thanks
Foamy
to
Head
everybody
13, you are our most faithful YouTube watcher, and I appreciate you.
Yes. Thanks to producer Perry for all his info about who was doing what where. I watched on Twitch, so thanks to me. Jeffrey, Rudy, Matt. Who else do we have today? As I scroll down.
Oh, you can't forget Janae.
Janae,
Yeah.
everybody. Brendan,
Brendan.
whomever. Oh, Nathan. Hey, man. I'm going to be down in your area soon.
Thanks,
So,
Brendan. Appreciate that.
Anyway, so, yep. It's, yep, there we go. So, everybody for watching. Thanks, everybody, for watching on that and this and that. What else? Thank you, everybody. Thanks to Memphis
Yeah.
for all the delicious beers. Kennedy, thanks for bringing those along. And to
Thank you.
Heidi.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Heidi.
Everybody, this weekend, don't forget Sunday is St. Patty's Day. I recommend 11 Below's Doubling Me Luck Irish Red Ale. If you're here in the Houston area and you can get some,
Yeah.
that's a delicious beer right there. Just Irish Red Ale or a dry Irish Stout. They also have their Weeby Pubbin.
That's going to be better than any green BL you're going to drink.
No, don't get that macro green beer. But have a fun and safe St. Patty's Day, or at least fun. and eat some Irish food. Irish soda bread or shepherd's pie or something.
Some haggis.
Haggis or blood sausage.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Yeah, don't forget the baseball. Don't forget the Grain Cellar, Texas's premier homebrew store over in Humble. Preston is ready for you to come get your homebrew ingredients right there. Yep, the beautiful city of Humble. Just make sure you stop at those stoplights. But get your free hug, 240 First Street West, Humble, Texas, 77338. And go out there and visit a brewery this weekend, y'all. There's new ones opening. Megaton's got their soft opening coming up soon, and their major grand opening on the 30th.
Astral just opened.
Astral just opened. True Anomaly. Fortress is getting ready as well. They're so close. And then, of course, all the plans we have for the most epic watch party of all time, which will be the Roadhouse.
And if anybody knows of any breweries opening that are not in the Houston area, let us know.
Yeah. Pass them along.
Just chime in and
Message
say
us.
something.
Anywhere you can message us.
Houston's easy for us.
Yeah. No, we got Houston on lockdown. So all those other places, we want to talk to y'all.
Yeah.
If you know anybody that wants to get the word out on events and cool things they're doing at their breweries or bars or just people, whatever, within the craft beer community,
Talk fast.
let these people. Oh, I got 30 seconds.
Oh.
It's all fine. It's a long song. It's maybe too long. Anyway.
Oh,
Now we got 20 seconds.
no.
Whatever that thought is.
I'm hoping.
Wrap
to-
it.
I'm talking with someone about doing some original compositions.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time here on Liquid Lunch. For Kennedy, I'm Josh. Toodaloo. Drink that beer.
For beer.
We're
back.
Boom. I had to turn off the audio stream.
All right. For real. Bye, everybody. Thanks for everybody. Thanks for watching.